What is up, Killerkev, and today back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda on our website this week. This is going to be episode 619 within my series. But without further ado, guys, let's just jump straight into the video. Charnam Hunter. This one is coming in a 19 megabytes of a download. This is going to be a standalone one-piece armor from the iconic game Bloodborne for PlayStation 4. You can craft the armor itself under the iron category within the forge. Yes, it is a requirement to have the armor smithing perk too. This game is really basically put PlayStation, I do believe, probably PlayStation 4 or 3 or whatever platform it was, on the map. This was a massive staple, especially for people who love Dark Souls or that kind of series or franchise. Massive draw to this one. Really, I remember playing this game, didn't get very far because it was really hard. I completed Dark Souls 3, but we're going off track now. But for this one, there is going to be no female variant. The armor works on females though, please do bear that in mind. The gear is not going to be overpowered, it is going to be on par with iron. For 19 megabytes of a download, I really do like this. It's such a shame that the eyes, or just the headpiece, is really off. The armor itself fits in the game so smoothly and so nice. I love the armor, but the only criticism I do have is going to be the head itself. It does not fit in with the game. I think it should be slightly tweaked and altered. If that was changed on that, it'd look absolutely phenomenal. Blackwater Mansion coming in an incredibly low and baffling 6.7 megabytes of a download. To begin, this particular mod is beautiful. I love this mansion. It is set in a gorgeous location and it is just placed so nicely. It's freaking huge too and just generally looks gorgeous. Now, to say the least, the outside and the whole aesthetic on the outside looks great, but once you get in, not too much going on, if I'm perfectly honest. It's going to be the border of the East March Rift, and it can be found between these particular set locations, almost very close to Riften 2. You can store everything that you will need within the chests, shelves, and display cabinets that are going to be scattered around. But other than that, guys, it's pretty bare and desolate. I'd love this to be absolutely crammed and filled. I'd love to see loads of little sort of trinket things here and there. Just detailed. I'd want to see loads of detail stuffed within this mod. That's probably why it's kicking about that sort of low download size. It's because there's not enough polys on the screen, which is a little bit sad for me. Such a shame because there's so much potential to do with this particular one. But if you do like a minimalistic home just in general to yourself, big exterior, very clean on the inside, then this is probably going to be a good direction to pick up for this one. I love the location, I love the aesthetic, but it's such a shame that it's not crammed with many other different features. Surprise box. Now, it's not actually called that, but for this particular mod it is within German. But we can still download it and still enjoy it because you would know near enough all of the things you do get with this particular mod. It's basically a really nice goodie box that is going to be located just outside the gate of Riverwood. This one is coming in at 57.2 kilobytes of a download. Can pick it up on all platforms too for you guys to enjoy. And honestly, there's quite a few good things within here. Not only do you get the standard sort of crafting materials, you get a few goodies such as weapons and spell tombs too to pick up and dabble with. Loads of other different things. Sort of the main meat and bones, or meat and potatoes, shall I say, for me was located at the bottom of this particular chest. Overall, other than that, there is just sort of your standard goodies with your box, or your goodies to get within a loot box such as this. But yeah, all the goodies for me personally are going to be located down at the bottom of this particular list. Skyrim sodas coming in at 14.7 megabytes of a download. A interesting mod to say the least. Now, I'm going to say I really like this mod. The purpose of it is not great whatsoever. It's really weird. But you can get these soft drinks, or soda drinks as they like to call them. We like to call them fizzy drinks in the UK. You can cook them and craft them within the cookbot. Recipes are going to be slightly different. You can buy them or even find them in random containers around the world. But if you're impatient like me and you just want a visual look of these and see how cool they are, then head over to the cookbot and create them yourself. Not too sure of the benefits of drinking these particular ones. I think they're really nice stapled within the game. I think something sort of similar should be implemented within the game standard. I know we do have sort of the ales and the wines, but they're a little bit boring. Something like this would have been much more flavoursome, not to make a pun within there, but obviously each settlement and each hold do have their own soda in quotations, and they are really nicely done. The textures and the models look really great too, and honestly it just puts a smile on my face. I can't say much more about this particular mod. Ruined Nordic weapons. This is going to be the replacer version. You can actually get the standalone version, it is out there too, but I wanted to look at the replacer version just to save myself a little bit of space and time. This one is coming in at 15.5 megabytes of a download, original port from the nexusmods.com, and it replaces all of the Nordic weapons to ruined ones. Each weapon has a Dovahkiin on the weapon, sword, dagger, war axe, and the blade. Battle axe, axe mace, is going to be slightly different within the handle and the hilt. The warhammer is going to be on top of the head, and the bow is going to be in front of the arms. This is very interesting indeed. I do like the glow. It's kind of like what we see from Kevin Van Nord from an iconic duo such as Cam and Seb on Skyrim. That definitely does remind me of this particular armor from that. I don't know why, I just get those vibes looking at it and enjoying it on the game. Textures are going to be pretty bog standard within this particular mod, nothing to write home about if I'm perfectly honest. If you want a new sort of variant of the Nordic weapons within the game, grab this one. They are very sort of true to their ancestors or ancient weapons. To be honest, you could view it as an aspect of that, but personally not too much different to do with the vanilla ones. I mean, they look great at night, don't get me wrong, won't be showcasing that on this video. I'm just showing you what the bare bones of it, what it would look like if you are journeying throughout the day. So guys, that's the end of this particular episode. This has been episode 619 within my series. Guys, if you did enjoy it, I'd very much appreciate a like on the video. It does help me out an awful lot. If you're new around here too, want to consider clicking that subscribe button. Right next to it as well, there is going to be a little bell icon. Guys, if you click that, apparently you should get a notification for every single time I post a video like this to the channel. But guys, until the next one, this has been Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.